Hey, what's up guys? It's SBO Channel here. Today we're back with a brand new emulation test for Yuzu emulator. And I think we're going to test Guilty Gear, which I just got finished recording the Castlevania Anniversary Collection video. And now we're going to do the Guilty Gear 20th Anniversary Edition test. So yeah, we're going to do that. And basically this game, I have tested it before. And if you have a high-end PC, I think it's gonna crash because I clicked on that too fast. No, when it's loading, like right when it starts launching, if you click on the menu bar at the top, too soon, it'll fucking crash, and it sucks. Now we gotta fucking boot up the emulator again. Fucking great. But anyways, this game if you have a high-end PC, it will run, like the gameplay and the menus and everything will run at full speed without any problems at all. Unless you have like a bunch of different applications open, I guess. But the graphics are kind of broken. And just to describe it before we actually go in-game, it's basically there's a bunch of boxes around a bunch of different things, like the character models, some parts in the background. Special effects like flames and stuff will have boxes around them, and same thing with the menus and everything. It's almost pretty broken. I guess that's why it shouldn't be given a fully playable grade. I would give it just an in-game grade, like it goes in-game, and that's about it. Because I submitted a compatibility test or whatever to the Yuzu website using this little report compatibility feature, and it hasn't gone on the website yet, even though some games for some reason will take multiple days to maybe even a week or more to get added onto the website. And then even for me, one time the release day of Super Dragon Ball Heroes for Switch, which was within the past week, I immediately did a submission to the Yuzu website, and it didn't register for some reason, even though it said finished when I did it. But that same night, that game was added, and two different people besides me had their fucking tests on there. But either way, my test would have been the same, which it doesn't boot as of last time I tried it. But yeah, this game, I did do a submission on it, and I gave it the OK grade, which means it's fully playable, but there are some problems. So yeah. And then also after this video, I think I'm going to do a video on Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, because I'm probably going to re-explain what I'm about to explain in that video. But a bunch of different games had a problem where they would boot and the sound would play, and you'd be able to interact with the menus and stuff, but it would be a black screen. You can interact with the menus, and you can even get into the actual game and move around, but you can't see anything. And that was a problem that a lot of games had, and now a lot of those games, if not all of them, actually no, not all of them are fixed, but a lot of them are. Some of the ones that had that problem were Shovel Knight, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, Mighty Gunvolt Burst, Iconoclasts, and stuff like that. But now Iconoclast is fully playable. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon and Mighty Gunvolt Burst both run at full speed, even on a low-end computer. And then Iconoclast runs pretty damn good. And then, there's still some problems with them, like Mighty Gunvolt Burst and Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. All the colors are inverted. But yeah, here's a quick preview of what those broken graphics look like. And you'll see more in game. And it doesn't run full speed on the computer that I'm using now. But if you have a better computer, probably I would say with at least 8 gigabytes of RAM, and preferably a graphics card, you would probably be able to play this game at full speed. And I'm really excited because I got this game and the other Guilty Gear game that released for Switch on the release day, along with the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, and it's been 2 days and I'm still constantly playing those 3 games because I was like, the most excited I've been for a release day in like forever for Switch. Usually I'm excited for every release day of a game I want to play, but this game and the other Guilty Gear games specifically, because, well, first of all, I think this is the only like new version of the original Guilty Gear to be released. Like, I think the only other version of this game that you can play is the PlayStation 1 version. I don't think there's any other way to enjoy this specific game. And I guess now you could kind of do it on PC because of Yuzu emulator, and eventually these broken graphics will be fixed, obviously. This is literally like pretty much the exact same thing as the other Guilty Gear games. Pretty sure a lot of the characters even have the same movesets and stuff. I'm getting my ass handed to me. And yeah, the graphics are pretty broken at this state. But on my big computer, which is what I usually test games on before I test them on this computer, is it had absolutely no problems. I was testing it for about 30 to 40 minutes, and it ran perfectly, no problems whatsoever. Besides the graphics, obviously. I'm talking about like speed and like crashing and stuff. It didn't do any crashing. It didn't freeze at all. There was no frame drops. It ran perfectly, other than the exact same graphical problems that you see here. I haven't tested it on Ryujinx yet, but I have a feeling it's probably gonna run. If it does boot at all on Ryujinx, it's gonna have the exact same problems that it's having here, I would guess. I don't know, I would guess. That's what I'm just gonna assume. I don't know for sure. I have no like backup information for my claim of that. It would make sense. But yet again, Yuzu is definitely the superior emulator over Ryujinx. I win. Fuck you, Axel. So yeah, like Ryujinx is making progress. Just not as much progress as Yuzu. Like Ryujinx will be a formidable foe to Yuzu once it gets a like AAA, either Nintendo exclusive or just a AAA game in general, fully playable. When that happens, then it'll probably be considered a little bit better than it is now. Because Super Mario Odyssey doesn't even go in-game on Ryujinx, neither does Breath of the Wild, neither does a lot of other games. And games like Mega Man, and also, I'm excited to say, forget what I was about to say, I need to talk about this, but I'm actually no, I'm not pretty sure, because I know every single Mega Man game that is released for Switch by today, which is May 18th, 2019, every single Mega Man game is fully playable, actually not fully playable, but they all go in-game on Yuzu. Mega Man Legacy Collection, Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, Mega Man X Legacy Collection, Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2, and Mega Man 11, and also even the Mega Man 11 demo. They all go in-game. Mega Man 11 obviously runs the worst of them all because it's just a bigger game, I would say. The file size is smaller than both Legacy Collection 2 and X Legacy Collection 2, but it's a lot more like demanding of a game, I would say. And it goes in game finally. I just tested it this morning actually, and I tested both the demo and the full version, and they both go in game. They still ran pretty damn slow on my big computer. But I don't think we're gonna fight. Hold on, how long has it been? It's been 9 minutes. I think we're gonna actually end this video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this emulation test. Same thing with the Castlevania Anniversary Collection video that I did. I'm using the Yuzu Canary 2263 build, 2263. And I hope you enjoyed this emulation test. I hope I gave you a little bit of insight, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.